Hi guys, SimScott185 here. You're very welcome to join us on our stream and the Pmdg Boeing 737-700, our second stream in this little aircraft that we've been getting to know over the past few days. We're on the ground at Cork at the moment, as you'll see. Lovely evening here, sun setting. It's pretty quiet, there's no one else around apart from us. We're live on Vatsim, and we will be heading over to Edinburgh in a short little hop over there. The airplane, the only thing that we've done so far is get it hooked up to power, which you'll see over here, this yellow cable going to the ground over here. So we will jump in and get things started in a second. So here we are in the airplane. And if we just have a little look around, got the overhead panel. So you see, all they've done is turn the battery on, and we've hooked ourselves up to ground power and turn the electric pumps on. What we can do is jump up here, get the flight recorder tested, move that to flight. Over to nav, and get our navigational displays lined up. So it should flash up with a number here. Usually 9 or 8, yeah, 8 in terms of getting ourselves sorted. A second, just jumping around the aircraft. So this is the state we've got. We've got the door open, the air bridge is attached. We've got our payload on like we normally do, but we'll start to board our passengers, which I think we can go up to 120. So do that, hit start, and they'll start to go on board. Perfect. Other things we just need to set up while we're here. We're getting dark as we get over to Edinburgh, so we'll turn this to bright. Come down to the lower panel. Do the same thing here. Shed some light. And if we just look down here, this one here brightens up our flight deck. Perfect. So, well, on top here, is there anything we need to want? I'll turn your lamp on later. Don't need any lights on at the moment. That's on steady in terms of our position. And we'll do these as we go along. Turn the window heats on for the moment. Get into the FMC. And start off with where we are, which is EICK, which is Cork. Go to the next page, we've got some of the GPS up, grab that, stick it in there. Perfect. We go to the route. Interesting, this stays in now, which it didn't used to do, but we're just going to grab what's actually from our flight plans that we've already downloaded. So we've got over here, EICK to EGPH, that's Cork to Edinburgh. Hit that, hit select and request, and it will come through. There's no air traffic control at Cork at the moment, as you'll see. We just swing around. It's pretty quiet. Oh, it's a bus on the runway, interesting. So we'll just hand ourselves out from Cork, flying over the sea into Edinburgh. It should be about an hour or so. All good, right, our route uplink is ready. Hit load. Start to populate. Cool. Activate, hit execute. All good. We are riding our line 5 today. Put that in there. We won't do our performance initial at the moment because we're still getting on. And actually, one thing we do need to do is, which we should have done, is call the fuel truck. And per the flight plan. We need about 6,300 tons, or kilograms, 6.3 tons. If we look outside, there's the fuel guy pulling up. Nope, he's just connecting up his initial hose into the ground, and then you'll see that one's connected. If we jump back into the cockpit, and if we put our target, which we said was 6,300, oh, another 24 seconds, hit that there, hit start, and that's us fueling up. Perfect, let's do our departure. So we're actually going to go off runway, this is going to be a bit of a crosswind takeoff, but I thought given the length of the runway it was suggesting, it'd be safer, so we're going to go on 16. I think it suggested 07 before, but it's quite short. It is a Tismo 1 Quebec, which is that. Into Edinburgh, it's 06 the one way, and it's going to be a Handle 1 Echo, which we will discuss as we get near the time. We know that people are boarding, and you'll see here our fuel is creeping up gradually, so we'll let that go. In terms of where we are, so at Cork Airport, pretty small, pretty easy to navigate, so if this is one of your first flights, do try it. It's pretty simple. We're going to push back, face north, and we're taking off from runway 16. I was suggesting 07, you'll see it's actually a lot shorter, it's only 4,200 feet versus 7,000, so safety wise it would be simple to go this way. After takeoff, it's a left turn towards Valpal, and then we head over up the coast of Ireland and into the west coast of Scotland, where we will start our descent. In terms of what we want here, let's put the terrain on, let's turn traffic on as well, TCAS. We don't have a squawk code at the moment, so we will put in 2,100, which I think is the generic IFR squawk code if you're not given one. Just change this to DAR8. Nothing else we need to do here for the moment.
TCAS test failed.
Oh, that's not good news, is it? It's failed. It's because we're not completely aligned yet. We will take that, turn your damper on, also turn the EP on, so that we have power that we can use that isn't coming from the ground. So we just wait. Pull that switch down. Turn on the fuel pumps as well. Those emergency exits. Let's put seatbelt signs on. Shines. And it works, which is good. This is on. This one. I've got outside. You can probably hear the APU spilling up. There's a little jet at the back here. You see the heat shimmer coming from it. It's a stunning evening in Cork. That's the jet spilling up. So you might hear that when you're boarding your next Ryanair flight. And what that lets us do is, once it's fully up to power, after a minute or so, we see that the lights come up, we can then switch over to the APU. APU bleed on, and turn on the air conditioning. What that lets us do as well then is switch off the ground power, if we would like to do that. we're not relying on ground power anymore, we're relying on the engine itself from the APU. In terms of what flight level going up to, say, 37,000 feet. We get right to the top and then have to descend again, but let's do that. And Edinburgh is, it's the wrong button, just close that. Edinburgh is at 136 feet, so let's do that. Interesting, I keep getting disconnected from the servers on Vatsim, so we'll just connect again. Should work. Perfect. Okay, that's us all set up there. That's us all set up. Let's check our progress in terms of boarding. So, let's see. Fuel's on board, so we can release the fuel truck. We've got 120 people on board, so we can release the jetway. See, that starts to remove. And the fuel truck is disconnected as well. And then go back into here, go to menu. Let's go to FS actions, doors, and we'll just close that door. So you see that just shutting there. That's unhelpful going through the jetway, but yeah, you guys get the idea. Airplane looks stunning. Let's go to ground services, and we can also release ground power. We can remove choke, so that will get rid of everything. Perfect. Let's go into our folders in it. Let's do cost index 3, it doesn't matter what you put in there. We'll go up to 370. Our cruise wind is 162. Calm 163, about 6 knots. Position altitude, we'll do 7,000, which is more. Let's get that's out, that's fine. N1 limit. Do flaps 5, we're not going to do any derating after that. 125, trim of 653. So if we move over the trim wheel, what we're trying to do is move that needle as you see it to 6.5. Which is about there. So that's the trim set up and ready to go. You see we've got our terrain, which is this blue colour here. Also got the you can see the departure, which is basically we're going to fly that way, left turn, and it's painting on the terrain there, which is pretty cool. In terms of our departure, what we want to do is just check which way we're going. So initially, well, heading is to 160, which is the runway heading. This is no air traffic control around. We should be okay, he says, just to go straight up to 37,000 feet. But we'll just check for other airplanes that we're not in any danger of conflicting with them. Slowly dial this in. There we go. And our course is going to be 164 degrees initially. So 164. So over here. If I do that, let me scroll. Yes. 164. Let's turn flight direction on. That locks that in. Excellent. So that's all on there. Just check up here. Everything else is good. Cork's on. And we'll push back in a second, I think, and get underway. Turn anti-collision on. Not sure why the jetways back on us, but we can sort that out pretty quickly. Let's use pushback help us do that. Jetway away. Perfect. Replan this. So we're going to swing, as we said, round at the beginning of the stream to the north. Oh, we probably get up here. And that one. Yeah, that works. Let's do that. And hit enter. I think there's an airplane coming to land. Might be near us by the time we get up anyway. Luckily, there's even a bus waiting for us. Let's jump back in. And let's push back.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
So, he'll come grab us in a second. Is it all set? Set. Should really use a checklist, but let's try this the semi-old-fashioned way of memorizing. So we'll get that set.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
So we'll also turn off these packs. That'll help us start up.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
So, get the parking brake off. And that's that done.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
So, you can see we're gradually pushing back, so we can start our engines. So we just pop that switch to ground, wait for this to build up, we want that to get to 25, and then we hit this button here to pull in our fuel. If you're new to the stream, and you're watching this back, hit the like button. There we go. That. You hit the like button. Subscribe. Do this a lot on the stream. Here's the second Aer Lingus coming to land. There's a good picture. Very cool. Nice. It's good. Alright. Should probably get back in the cockpit. This will pop out when it's done. Like that. And you're ready to do the next one. Same procedure. Looking for 25, and then we pull in the fuel. That's pretty impressive. You managed to turn around right on the runway. Never seen that done before. Alright, let's bring the fuel in.
Pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
So,
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Fix cameras. That's probably a bit better. Nice. So, we'll flap. Actually, let's not do flap yet. Let's just move over to the engines. So that's just running on engine power now. It means we can turn off the APU, turn off APU bleed, bring the air conditioning back on. It's all good. Put that on. That's on. Switch on some taxi lights for when we get going. Perfect. Alright, and then down on the panel here, we want 5 stages, 5 stages, 5 That's 5 degrees. Which you'll see here, going down. Definitely this guy's way on now. That is unhelpful. Yeah, those are perfect. Unknown 1228. Where he's trying to contact me. Let's do that. So, push back. Got the altimeter set as well. Let's just do that. 3, which is here. RTO comes up like that. Good heading. What we do need to do is put our 135 degrees, 135 knots into here. Auto throttle, nav. Perfect. Ready to taxi. Cork traffic, runway 185, taxiing runway 16. Wondering why I wasn't on the frequency before, but that's all good. Alright, let's get out of here. So, just swinging around. So that there's anyone on approach, which is good. So we'll just line up and go. Great evening in Cork itself. Start the timer. Perfect. Right guys, we'll hit Toga once we're lined up and away we go to Edinburgh. Once it's lined up, we'll do a rolling start. Let's bring to about this up around 50 and then hit this screw. It's Toga. There we go.
Airspeed's alive.
Center line.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate up.
Positive rate of climb.
Put the gear up. So that's climbing out of Cork. Perfect, so we're just following the flight director on. You can see to the left. So, move forward. Also putting in our autopilot. And keep us on the straight and narrow as well. So it's following the departure, which, as we discussed, right here. So it's a sharp left turn out to Vatsim. Nice evening, Cork. That's a sharp left turn, isn't it? Up to Tismol. Sorry, I thought we were going out to Vatsim, but we're heading out to Tismol. Here's the sea out the window. quiet in the back. Start to bring the flaps up. As we pass the green dots here. You'll come right the way up. Lock the gear and remove the auto brakes. Just dipping the nose because it's trying to nose speed. The flaps pretty much in now. As we reach our climb speed of about 250 knots, we'll then pitch up to maintain that. So just continue our climb out with standard pressure in that button there. And just continue our climb out of Cork. Quiet in the back, which is good. Look out window. We're climbing to 37,000 feet. Which is perfect. Like that. So, here we get this. It's going from Tarson, which is our final waypoint, and then to the runway itself. We'll get vector if there's air traffic control, but if not, just click that button there, pop place in the keypad, hit that, and execute, and your discontinuity has gone away. Easy. So we're through 10,000 feet now. Let's bring off our taxi lights. We should have these lights on for takeoff, and it should be strong position steady. Always forget to do that. Otherwise, everything else is good. So on that side. So you can see sort of the climb profile here. Should reach our cruise at Rotev. Top of climb. And you can see how quick this flight is. We go top of climb and then right into top of descent straight away. Should be quite quiet at Edinburgh, so this is one of your first flights, then try it. It's good fun. Now there is a Scottish Centre on 135. 525. Let's get that a bit more frame so you guys can see. So just putting it in standby. Box more. 25, 525. So when we get called up, they'll call you up. So you don't need to worry about that. They will shout you and let you know when they are ready to have a chat. So get the heading bug. Find them. Of course, just in case we get any deviations that we need to follow. While we're here, we can also do some descent planning. So we've loaded in the winds from SimBrief, so we're going to request those. Load. Here, hit execute. It just tells the airplane winds it needs to take into account. Sense. And if you hit the progress button here, we're going to see the second one. You see plan climb just before 10 o'clock British time in Edinburgh. I was planning this again, I wouldn't go as high as 37,000 feet. It's basically it's going to be a really short period before we then descend into Edinburgh itself. The descent that we're going to do, if I can get my camera sorted out, is this Tunzel arrival. Tunzel 1 Echo. Basically, fly from Tunzel at flight level 170, and we can check that on our legs page. So 17,000 feet, same as flight level 170. Tala, it's saying 250 knots, but there's no real height restriction there, but we do have to be at 7,230 knots at departure, and then from there we'll get vectored, I suspect, maybe even sooner than that. So we're all set up in terms of the FMC. We do need, which I haven't actually got yet, is my 06 information, so it's 061 on the course. That goes in here. 61 here. That comes 0612. There we go. And in our 108.9, which is that figure there. Fill that in. That's us all set up for the approach. And Mr. Approach just climbing straight ahead to 3,000 feet, which keeps it simple. So we'll clad him once we are ready. I think if we just stop our climb, let's do 3,000 feet. And here, cruise 310. Otherwise, we're just going to climb and end up not actually cruising at all. Okay. So that's us at our cruise level. Sometimes what you might see is there's a little indent here that tells you what's turning the bank angle of the plane could be, so you can switch it like that. Go to like 10 degrees, 30 degrees. I think it depends on the height you're at and the speed you're going. So you don't want to do sharp turns and then put pressure on the airframe. You've got a FMC warning down here. It's saying unable 250 knots at Tala. We'll do that, so I put some speed brakes out. It'll be easy. So, because we're cruising at a lower level, that might mean it's our arrival time back by a minute. All good. Should have plenty of fuel by the time that we land. One thing else we didn't do as we rushed out of Cork is to hit this engine button, and that just flips that screen to be blank. And if there was a problem with the engine, it would come on that screen there. It would light up so pilots would know what's going on. Beautiful evening. So we get the Edinburgh ATIS. If we can tune that 131350. Let's see if that works. Do it on the second video really. 131350 is what I said. Yeah. Let's see if this works. This is what you normally do in real life. Use the second radio to take away any pressure of losing touch with the AC. So, how do I change that? That's the question. Flip flop that. That moves it. How do I tune my radio? Oh, there we go.
Time 1920 Zulu. Runway in use.
That's awkward for a bit. It started to talk, but then it decided not to, which is a bit unhelpful. Oh, doing it in fashion, might just get it off VPAD. So, runway usage 06, transition flight level 70, surface wind is only 7 knots, going down the runway. Few clouds, 3,000 feet, it's 13 degrees. QNH is 1015, so you can do that in. So, underneath here. Sorry, wrong one. 1015 is in there. We know that Edinburgh was at, from our earlier, 150 feet. So let's put our arms at about, let's see, 350 feet above the runway. Perfect. Got some land coming in. And I think that was all we needed. Yeah. There is our Edinburgh Tower on and Edinburgh approach, so we're going to be spoiled as we go in. bit of a crosswind here. Basically, if I know where we are just heading up towards
And the traveling
Dublin.
subject 1 kilo, the Sierra 1.
That's people here are not in positions, but yeah, go over here and get over the channel and into Edinburgh.
10778, fully established, runway 10 right, NA is my scope.
There's a lot of people going into Dublin.
Subject 12 kilo, crossing 1634 Bravo 2, Foxes, link 4, and stand 206 Tango, still 2 kilo. Just cruising over Ireland. Sun setting.
Rock 778, short final, 2 miles to go. Runway 10 right.
So a lot of this stage of the flight is just getting ready for things like landing, descent.
We're going
to be at 117,000, so that'll be our first descent reset. Spin this down to 17,000.
Dublin Ryan S7 Bravo Echo, vacating runways, yeah, on Sierra 1 now.
For this. So we're going to get to Tunstall in flight level 170. Once the aircraft hits that proper descent point, as long as your altitude is less than what you currently have it set at, it will automatically descend for you, so you don't need to worry about it.
Dublin Ryan S7 Bravo Echo, crossing 1634, taxi into parking. Mark with me, long out on my 179.
Okay, so stage of flight is pretty relaxing. Have a look around this detailed Pmdg aircraft. I'm sure you guys will have watched other streams, but some pretty cool features. Like the jump seat sound. It's pretty uncomfortable, so a few drinks, maybe. No, umbrellas. It's all very posh. And then to collapse it. Say we need to press speed parachute if we can't get it done before we land. That button there. This is going to distract me, isn't it, before we come into land? Maybe I'll just leave it.
778 suddenly vacating Sierra 1.
Nothing up there. Is that man doing nothing? I'm going to start looking over. Click that. Yes. Doesn't look like it moved much. There we go. Perfect. That sound went, but nothing else. That's a fire extinguisher. These are the circuit breakers. So if something went pop, you probably check these first. And they're pretty simple. They're like the ones at home. They pop out. You can push it in once, and then if it pops out again, you'll push it again because you'll probably set something on fire. Just behind the pilot here as well. An ambidextrous pilot here. You can see wherever he wants to go. So we're getting close to our top of descent. It's not far away at all. About 40 miles. And then we'll start descent into Scotland, Scottish airspace. To Edinburgh, we'll obviously set up the auto brake, forget about it. 2. So in terms of what Edinburgh's layout is, coming on runway 06, we'll land here and try and get off at Charlie 1, but if not, we can go right to the end, get off at Delta 1, but sometimes if we can make it earlier, it's better for people coming to land behind. Scottish control, just asking us to have a chat to them, so we change frequency there. 135525. Just pause. Don't want to step over anyone. Scottish control, good evening. Ryanair 185 with you, flight level 310.
Ryanair 185 Scottish, Squawk 5016, Tunstall 1 Echo arrival.
Squawk 5016 and Tunstall 1 Echo arrival, Ryanair 185. So, he wants us to squawk 5016. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And Tunstall 1 Echo, I think, is what we've already got in here, but let's have a quick look. Yeah, Tunstall 1 Echo, so that's what we've briefed. So, we should now, because we're under control from our actual controller, we can't just descend ourselves. He'll tell us what to do. Then, next on our chatterbox is 121.0. 2, which is Edinburgh approach.
Ryanair 185, route direct Tartan.
Right, Tartan, Ryanair 185. Shortcut. So, if you want to route direct and this airplane hit where they've asked you to go, it'll populate here. Hit that. Execute.
Airline 755, request 5 minutes into cockpit.
And you'll see that we're
Airline 755, report back.
Go
So,
Airline 755.
So he's taking us off the standard arrival and just vectoring us straight into Tartan, which is the approach phase. Or just before the approach phase. See if that's knocked any time off our arrival. Yeah, 2 minutes, perfect. In theory, we want him to start descending us before we get to the top of descent, such that we are able to make then the descent at Tartan at 7,000. And we'll obviously have to slow down as well. Increase our speed. Burn more fuel, get in quicker.
Scottish Control, good evening, Ryanair 23 Zulu, passing 4,500 feet.
Ryanair 230, Scottish, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Ryanair 23 Zulu.
Scottish Control, good evening. Shuttle 6 Uniform, flight level 340.
Shuttle 6 Uniform, Scottish, Rebel 1 Golf, arrival, direct Lanark.
Arrival 1 Golf, expecting and direct Lanark for Shuttle 6 Uniform.
Ryanair 68 Juliet Alpha, when ready, descend flight level 200.
When ready, we'll descend flight level 200, Ryanair 68 Juliet Alpha.
Airline 755 back on flight deck.
Airline 755, roger. Ryanair 185, when ready, descend flight level 250.
When ready, descend flight level 250, Ryanair 185.
Edinburgh radar, beeline at 2063 with you at flight level 340, just past Olive.
So he's
Beeline 2063, Scottish Control, input 1 Echo arrival.
Do level change.
Tip 1 Echo arrival. Beeline 2063.
Here Ukraine 10, Scottish Control, don't cover Newcastle, monitor Unicum.
That's the vertical speed. The reason for that is that I can see the profile will be quite low compared to where we want to be. So, just create a... Yeah, sometimes it gets more. If someone can tell me what that is, either in the comments or the chat, that'd be awesome. Let's It's just descent.
Rhino 23 Zulu, route direct NIMAT, November India Mike Alpha Tango.
Direct Nemo, Rhino 23 Zulu.
Scottish Control, Lufthansa Air Force Whiskey at 5,000 feet.
Left hand to 9 Foxtrot Whiskey Scottish, climb flight level 110.
Climb 110, Lufthansa Air Force Whiskey.
Easy 21 November Quebec, descend flight level 160.
Descend 160, easy 21 November Quebec.
And it's Zulu Alpha request on Minute Auto Purpose.
Rhino 87 Zulu Alpha, report back. Left hand to 9 Foxtrot Whiskey, fly heading 165.
Heading 165, Lufthansa Air Force Whiskey.
Rhino 185, descend flight level 200.
Level 200, Rhino 185.
Left hand to 9 Foxtrot Whiskey, climb flight level 370.
No, just continue gentle descent here.
Climb flight level 370 of Lufthansa Air Force Whiskey.
Tail fin.
Air France 161, report back. Easy 21 November Quebec, fly heading 305.
Heading 305, easy 21 November Quebec.
Shuttle 6 uniform, continue present heading, report the heading.
Say again for Shuttle 6 uniform.
Shuttle 6 uniform, fly present heading, report the heading.
Heading 334, Shuttle 6 uniform.
Roger. B-line 2063, fly heading 335.
Fly heading 335, B-line 060.
Shuttle 6 uniform, when ready, descend flight level 200.
Descend flight level 200, Shuttle 6 uniform.
B-line 2063, when ready, descend flight level 200.
When ready, descend flight level 200. B-line 2063.
Air France 161, back in the cockpit.
Air France 161, roger. Rhino 87 Zulu Alpha, just confirm your back.
Yeah, I guess.
Easy 21 November Quebec, descend flight level 120.
Descend 120, easy 21 November Quebec.
Rhino 87 Zulu Alpha, when ready, descend flight level 300, level by AgPed.
When ready, descend level
So,
300,
what we're looking
level
at is
by
the star
Acta
profile.
at
It's starting to come back in again. So as that, it's going to come down here. We'll probably flip to VNAV. Change that. So we just keep an eye on that.
United 4535, monitor Unicom, bye bye.
Monitor Unicom, United 4535, thanks, bye bye.
Just gradually increase the rate of descent.
Rhino 68 Zulu Alpha, monitor Unicom, good day.
Seems like it's been
On
quite
the
busy
Unicom,
ahead.
Rhino 60 Alpha, sim it.
That's a contact there. He's climbing. And that's how far box he is, so 600 feet and 700 UTR approach. This is towards Tartan, and it will get vectored into runway 6 or 06.
Easy 21 November Quebec, descend flight level 70, high speed approved.
Descend 70, high speed approved. Easy 21 November Quebec.
Scottish Control, good day, you're 165, touch level 360.
Eurowings 96 November Alpha, Scottish Control, route direct, Agped 1 Echo arrival.
That Agped 1 Echo arrival, you're through 96 about.
Easy 21 November Quebec, report heading and speed to Edinburgh radar 121.2, provide.
Speed and heading to radar 121.2. Easy 21 November Quebec. Bye bye.
Ryanair 185, route direct, descend to fix runway 06 and descend flight level 80.
Which is centre fix, runway 06 and descend flight level 80, Ryanair 185.
Ryanair 185, high speed approved.
High speed approved, Ryanair 185.
Lufthansa 9 Foxtrot Whiskey, resume on navigation direct to Ottringham, Oscar Tango Romeo.
See what we can do is do runway 06. Just do
Direct to Oscar Tango Romeo. Lufthansa 9 Fox Whiskey.
He's given us high speed approved, so we'll just keep going down. I've never really had that done as an approach, so we'll see how this works out. All I've done is basically to runway 06 here. That's kind of it. I'm descending down at super speed. Charts that actually went to the right place.
Lufthansa 9 Fox Whiskey, I have Oscar Tango Bravo uniform November, but no Oscar Tango Romeo.
Lufthansa 9 Foxtrot Whiskey, roger, direct DOLA, Delta Oscar Lima Alpha Sierra.
Yeah, we'll head this way and see what happens.
Dollars Delta Oscar Lima Alpha Sierra Lufthansa 9 Fox Whiskey.
Shuttle 6 uniform, descend flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100,
Going
shuttle
from the
6
airport, and it will get looped around.
License by 5, it might breach CAS if we ask for this, but any chance for the shortcut.
Aeroloid 755, negative running.
Roger.
B-lane 2063, turn left heading 325.
Left heading 325, B-line 2060.
Ryanair 185, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Ryanair 185.
Ryanair 185 reports speed to Edinburgh radar 121.2, bye-bye.
121.2 reporting the speed, Ryanair 185. Edinburgh radar, very good evening, Ryanair 185 with you, speed is 285 knots and we're descending flight level 70.
Sorry, station calling was just on the landline. Say again.
It's Ryanair 185, we've got speed 285 knots and we're descending flight level 70.
Ryanair 185, Edinburgh radar, good evening. You're number 3 for the ILS 06 and high speed is approved below flight level 100.
High speed below flight level 100, number 3, Ryanair 185.
Easy 21 November, Quebec, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent to 4,000, easy 21 November, Quebec.
And easy 21 November, Quebec, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, start bringing your speed back to 180 knots.
Okay, down to 3,000 and speed 180, easy 21 November, Quebec.
Easy 21 November, Quebec, right turn 030 degrees, cleared the ILS from 06.
Right turn 030, cleared ILS 06, easy 21 November, Quebec.
Ryanair 185, descend now to altitude 5,000 feet to QNH 1015.
5,000 feet on QNH 1015, Ryanair 185. So we just hit the standard button. Now we're going 1215, that's what we're set on now.
Easy 21 November, Quebec, there's no speed, contact the tower 1187, good evening.
Tower 1187, easy 21 November, Quebec.
Because I think centre fix is
a lot,
going
Harry,
to be
bye-bye.
See Chris.
basically a starting point for the ILS.
I-line 2247 with you 2,200 feet.
A-line 2247, Edinburgh radar, hello, squawk ident.
Squawking ident.
And I'm pretty sure the centre fix is going to be somewhere over here, but I clicked too far ahead, so.
Ryanair 185, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
And 4,000 feet, Ryanair 185.
Ryanair 185, start reducing your speed back now, towards 180 knots, but just keep the descent going as you need.
Yeah, Roger, we'll go down to 180 and keep the descent going, Ryanair 185.
A-line 2247, thanks, identified, it remains a basic service outside the Edinburgh QNH, it's 1015.
Remain basic service, QNH 101, it's 15 for I-line 247.
And A-line 2247, are you looking to remain VFR?
A-Front.
A-line 2247, roger. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it now, but traffic for you is a 737 at your 2 o'clock range, 9 miles, currently 4,500 feet. You'll be behind that traffic. I'll look to clear you in there, so if you just keep a lookout for them.
Looking for the traffic at I-line 2247.
Ryanair 185, descend to altitude 2,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 06.
And to 2000, then cleared ILS approach runway 06, Ryanair 185.
And A-line 2247, you're cleared to enter Edinburgh controlled airspace on Tractor Field, not above altitude 2,500 feet VFR.
Cleared to enter Edinburgh controlled airspace, not above 2,500 feet, fly direct to the field, I-line 2247.
A-line 2247, correct.
What we want to do is get this diamond as close as I can here before it starts coming in.
I-line 2247, approach.
Go ahead.
I was just wondering if it'd be alright if we continue on present heading, giving us a better approach.
A-line 2247, yeah, that's fine. You can continue the present heading to join the extended central line to 06.
We'll go I-line 2247.
Ryanair 185, the speed is all yours.
Making it exciting, speed of arch, Ryanair 185.
Ryanair 185, contact the tower 1187, good evening.
187, Ryanair 185.
3251.
I'm out 3251, correct.
Edinburgh Tower, Ryanair 185 with you for the established 06.
Ryanair 185, continue approach runway 06, surface wind 040 degrees at 5 knots, one aircraft on runway.
Continue approach runway 06, Ryanair 185. Oh, that was all a bit too exciting.
Ryanair 185, runway 06, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 06, Ryanair 185. Yeah, that was all too
Easy
exciting.
21 November Quebec, taxi stand 10 via Alpha and
to
Foxtrot.
set right, but all good fun.
Fly Alpha Fox to stand 10, EG 21 November Quebec.
Edinburgh Tower, Speedbird 229 request taxi.
Speedbird 229, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Echo and Alpha.
Taxi 21 with 06 by Echo and Alpha, Speedbird 229.
That was like low. I want to balloon too high above. Yeah, scenery looks good. Shame about the approach, but a bit of excitement. So just keep the speed up.
Shamrock 3251, request push and start.
Shamrock 3251, after Peugeot raise A320 passes your rear from right to left, Peugeot South 2 station off.
After the A320 passes behind, clear, push and start base north, Shamrock 3251.
I-line 2247 with you, turning final for runway 06.
Just reverse,
A-line 2247, continue approach runway 06, surface wind 040 degrees at 5 knots, you're number 2.
Continue approach number 2, I-line 2247.
Use the whole runway. an exciting landing, spirited, but we got done. To be fair, if you're ever in that position and you're uncomfortable with how they're flinging you around, you can ask for a slower approach or a less direct approach, but always fun to try something new. Anyway, let's tidy up the aircraft. Clear the runway. Yeah, just park up here. Get flaps in. Give us taxi to
Rhino 185, welcome to Edinburgh. Taxi stand 21 via Alpha, Mike and Golf.
stand 21 via Alpha, Mike and Golf. Have a good evening, Rhino 185.
A-line 2247, runway 06, clear to land, surface wind 040 degrees at 5 knots.
2247, runway 06, clear to land.
So Alpha, let's just check, was first right. And then we're going down Mike and Golf and stand 21's in there. Perfect. Alright. Let's turn some lights on. We should have had lights on all the way through, but it was a little bit too exciting. Still, all good fun, something you guys to go through. And welcome to Edinburgh. This is the not default scenery, but it's available on marketplace for flight simulator. It's awesome. It does come with static aircraft, so we might end up parking at the top of those. Let's see. Let's get APU.
Speedbird 229, report ready for departure.
Ready for departure, Speedbird 229.
Speedbird 229, behind island aircraft on 3 mile final, line up runway 06 behind.
Behind the traffic arrival, line up and wait on the runway 06, Speedbird 229.
DG21 November Quebec on stand. Many thanks for the ATC. Good night.
Thank you for your number, back.
Shamrock 3251, ready for taxi.
Shamrock 3251, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 06, Echo and Alpha.
Echo, you can see the lighting.
Taxi Alpha 1, runway 06, Echo and Alpha, Shamrock 3251.
Stand 21. I suspect we are going to. Yeah, actually, no, we're not. Good.
I think we're tower, VLAC 2063, on final
right,
runway 06.
Beeline 2063, continue approach runway 06, you are number 2.
Copy, approach
Switch over to
VLAC 206.
APU.
Speedbird 229, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, Speedbird 229.
Brake comes on. Cut the engines. Have a little look outside at the scenery before we finish the flight.
Speedbird 229, behind Belgium A320 on 4 mile final, line up runway 06 behind.
That's all static aircraft in the background. Looks pretty good.
Behind the arriving aircraft, line up and wait on runway 06, Speedbird 229.
Get those off on a blind angle.
line 2247, hold Bravo 3.
Hold Bravo 3, right.
Line 2063, runway 06, clear to land, surface wind 040 degrees at 5 knots.
Clear to land, completed line 2063.
Get lights off so we don't line down. And then one remote stand, so let's get into here. Menu, office actions, world services, set chocks. We need passenger bus. And some stairs. And once it's there, see it coming in. Straight to the other rider.
A-line 2247, you have 2 aircraft taxiing your front from left to right, 1 Aer Lingus, 1 EasyJet. After EasyJet, taxi stand 1 Alpha via Alpha and Echo.
Let's just check everything's...
After the 2 Airbus's pass right to left, stand 1 Alpha via Alpha and Echo for I-line 2247.
Stand near stairs. Interesting. Yes, get that. Perfect. Yeah. We can then go to menu.
Edinburgh Tower, ED6, copy uniform, stand 7, Airbus A321, information Delta on board, request iPass clearance, stand 7.
User 65, Papa uniform, standby, break, speedbird 229er, line up 06.
Perfect. So get the bus.
Line up and wait in 06, speedbird 229.
And speedbird 229er now clear takeoff, runway 06, surface wind 040 degrees at 5 knots.
Clear for takeoff on runway 06, speedbird 229.
Line 2063, taxi stand 3, correction, stand 10 via Alpha and Foxtrot.
Taxi, stand 10, Alpha and Foxtrot, D-line 206.
Sumok 3251, behind departing Visual Airways A320, line up runway 06 behind.
Line up behind departing A320, runway 06, Shamrock, 325.
Perfect. Anyway guys, big view of Edinburgh. Do this again soon if you liked it. Hit subscribe, hit the like button.